You already know, TY. Daniel. Let's get it, Gino. You're gonna be the first one up. As soon as I get this live set up, you're gonna be the first one up, homie. Hey, Gino, 2 more seconds, homie. 2 more seconds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, send another one. You gotta send another one, Gino, cause apparently I can't join the one that you got. I tried to, but it won't let me. It said this party is ended. Every time when I try to join, it said this party is ended. It said again, this party is ended. Why the fuck it won't let me join the party, man?
I'm about to start another one.
Alright, alright. Damn, it says ended. It say a stream. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold up. It keeps saying it's ended, Gino.
Fuck it.
Alright. Damn, Gino, I don't know why it won't let me join.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are in Atlanta as the Hawks plan to take advantage of their home floor. so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Here's Wembanyama. The layup off target. Here's Daniels. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
2 on the clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
The kick out to Young. To the left wing. Rizachet wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Rizachet ready to go once he got it.
And so Mitch Johnson
You're going to take this time out right here to reflect on things.
Take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Nah, we good. Not about to do us. You is not about to do us. Motherfucker.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of it.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 6-point game. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Daniels with the steal. Here's Johnson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Them one on Castle.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Victor Wembanyama.
Maintain this rate. He's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Johnson. Poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Fox with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Sohan. And stolen by Daniels. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. Screen by Porzingis. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Johnson in the corner. Back to Cornette. Daniels with the steal. Young for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Young taking his time here. Launches a 3. And that does it for the first quarter.
Hey, that was supposed to drop for real.
By 4.
That's supposed to drop for real.
Up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Back to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks this simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Here's McLaughlin. Over Kennard. McLaughlin no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Let's go, baby.
Expires 24-second violation. Spurs trail by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Down low, out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Come on, man, with that dumb shit.
Making a switch here. Here's Buffkin. Over to the wing. Pass to Newell. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio substitution. Harrison Barnes. Devin
Spurs trail by 4. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. A pass to Fox. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Now Castle. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And stolen by Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Newell.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
And he's good on the second.
And what I like about Tassel's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Yes, to Castle. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
You got this one, homie. Hey, give me... Give me 2 minutes. I'm coming back for the second game. Yeah, this one here ain't over yet. This one here ain't over yet.
Slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And that does it for the first half of play.
I'll be right back.
Bucks ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-3 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's the Spurs now, down by 12. Fox with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. Outside Fox. And here's Barnes for three. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Young. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 12. To the inside. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
It's stolen by Johnson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Out to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Here's Young with the drive.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And there's Daniels putting it right back in.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Vassell. Victor Wembanyama galloping in for the finish.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
To the middle and taken away by Johnson. Young, right side. Pass to Rizichet. Back to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Here's Rizichet. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Drives to the hoop. And here's Vassell from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Young from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Young, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Young, no good. Spurs trail by 10. On the wing, Fox. He's got 6. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Kennard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead. They're up by 10.
23.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks leading by 10. Young with no one around. And count it from 19 feet away. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage. And in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific.
You got this game.
Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
It's stolen by Doncic. From deep, Reeves. And another three for the Lakers.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
And stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. Doncic on the wing. And Doncic hammers it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's Doncic missing.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Davis. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Davis. Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Irving. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Davis down low. And finished off by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Pass to Doncic. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Thompson right side. Jacks up a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And there's the call on Iceup84. That's his first foul of the game. So for Dallas. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The 3 from Russell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
Doncic, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Washington outside. From outside, off the mark. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. That'll be a 5-second call.
Lakers ball.
Here's Smart. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter.
12. The Mavericks. 5.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Now here's Davis. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The Lakers lead by 7. Pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Lively. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yo, Gino, let's go, man. My bad, bro. I was fixing me something to eat. My bad, Gino.
and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3, small forward. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Dosunmu. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Williams grabs the board. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Outside Porter for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. From outside the arc, drains the triple.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Dosunmu outside. Over Williams. Dosunmu can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Dimon. Claxton a screen on Giddey for 3. Dimon. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And Brooklyn with possession here, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Williams a screen on Giddey. Back to Williams. Pass to Dimon. Takes a 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Vucevic. White for 3. Claxton with a rebound. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thomas. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Vucevic. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Kevin Huerter out there with Trey Jones. And it's Collins in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Huerter. Back to Collins. Okoro outside. Shot clock at 2. Counted from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their big three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's man. Excellent D there from Collins.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
Okoro passes to Jones. And here's Collins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And that one drops for him.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-round picks. Now that's how you reboot a team.
Going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 26 left in the first half of basketball. Thomas finds Porter. And here's Claxton. 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas for 3. He buries it from 3. Thomas has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. DeSumo outside. Chicago passing it around. Outside White. Over Thomas. White can't hit. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. Thomas misses. 35 seconds left in the first half. DeSumo pass to Vucevic.
Oh, working his way inside Vuce, ready to battle for it.
First personal foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now.
At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Consistently productive. Vuce can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Porter from behind the arc. And it's Kinney with a rebound. Chicago leading by 3.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Outside White. No good on the 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Iceup84 really making a difference here.
He's making his mark in more ways than the box score indicates. I know that much.
I agree. The numbers might not show it, but he's had a big impact on this one.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Now here's Vucevic. Pick by Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Inside. That one no good. Some solid defense from Claxton. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Dimon. Now Claxton. Pass to Williams. For 3, Dimon. And the net, another 3. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order, with injuries shifting the bounce power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Here's Thomas. Buzelis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. White for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Williams on the wing. Pass to Wolf. Here's Dimon, defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. Thomas outside. The 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jones. Outside White. Nifty move. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wolf's got his first bucket in this one.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Claxton. And he can't bank that one in.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the center spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Dimon. Can't get the 3. Dosunmu on the wing. Williams defending. Now White. Giddey outside. He shoots. Rebounded by Porter. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 2-point game.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Porter hits them both.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you. Sumu outside. Vucevic fires. Oh, Claxton with a rebound. Well, the Nets shooting at about 44% so far. Thomas against White. Here's Dimon. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. Cleared away by White. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. No good on the layup.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Here's Thomas. 56 seconds left in the final quarter. The acrobatic double clutch finish. Wow.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Vucevic. Oh, Claxton with a rebound. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Thomas buries it.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Now Giddey. White outside. Fires the three. Williams rips down the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Demon at the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Oh, and just miss after miss right now. to Brooklyn. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Cam Thomas.